Hey everyone, I'm Heath Daniels. What's your worst sexual experience? I'm here at the Ron Robinson Fred Siegel store in West Hollywood for the book launch of Worst Laid Plans. We're here today to find out what happens when bad sex happens to good people. Your story is about having a three-way with your neighbors, and you lived next to those neighbors after the fact that you had this sex with them, right?
Yes, yes.
How was that when you were started getting the mail together?
Horrible. Well, it's actually funny because I was like a prisoner in my own home for the next 2 years. I would get the mail at 2 in the morning, and I would come and go at odd hours. I'd always check to see if their car was there. It was horrible.
But it never happened again?
Never happened again. They were not interested in around 2.
Did you ever participate in the three-way again, or did this really sort of scar you from that experience?
I never did because, like I said, it was very overwhelming. It's a lot of work. It's confusing. It's physically.
One at a time.
Yeah, it's physically difficult. It's because the thing is, to me, it's guys always want threesomes, so you always have to deal with guys wanting that, and it's just please one woman, and then we can move on to 2.
Yeah. Well, I have a question for you, and hopefully you can answer this question. There seems to be a lot of debate regarding sex, like how you define sex. Is that any sexual experience, or does there have to be penetration involved?
Oh. Well, if we're talking about cheating, the definition is different.
Oh, okay.
If you're in a relationship and it's about cheating, anything counts as sex, basically.
Okay.
But if you're single and what's my number? If you're if I fucked 50 dudes or 40.
Yeah.
Women, we come up with rules. We're it was on a cruise, it doesn't count.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was just a tip.
Do lesbian experiences count?
Yeah, I think they should. I would
Okay.
I feel it should, you know what I mean? You shouldn't almost have to get pregnant just for it to count as sex, But what we do is when women are sluts, we start thinking of all these rules, I was still wearing a shirt.
Okay.
It wasn't sex.
Now that you've told your story about your worst sexual experience, would there be a best sexual experience story that you could come up with?
Oh man, I don't think so.
What does somebody have to really do to rock your world?
That's know my name.
Okay.
Just know my name. Just don't have a roommate. Don't keep your pants on. You know what I mean?
Breath mint.
Breath mint helps. It helps.
But that's not even a given.
You know what I mean? No.
Not a must.
Don't get your credit card declined at dinner beforehand. Little things. We don't ask a lot.
Okay.
I don't need a lot.
Well, there is a bed here today at the Fred Siegel store where we're doing the readings. So I was wondering if you were planning on reenacting any of those worst sexual experiences for us. Live stage show at all.
Yeah. Do you have $10?
For you, I would give
That's my quote.
I would give you 15.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And since your story is about a three-way, I might throw in another 5 just to involve somebody else.
Just involve some random dude, please. A stranger, no condoms. As long as you don't use condoms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the only way.
That's the way I like to live anyway, so I can do that for you.
On the edge.